There's an untold power that lies within the eyes of a Sigma male. It's a silent yet potent force that can command attention, intrigue, curiosity, and create lasting impressions, all without a single word being spoken. Whether in social gatherings, professional settings, or intimate relationships, the Sigma male's gaze is an essential part of what makes him such a compelling figure. Today, we're going to dive into the psychology, the science, and the mystique behind the intense gaze of Sigma males, why it holds such a powerful effect on the people around them. Before we dive in, take a moment to reflect. Have you ever felt like there's something about your presence, something about how you see the world that sets you apart? Do people ever mention how you make them feel understood or seen, even when you're silent? If so, you might just resonate with the Sigma mindset. Stick with me, because we're about to uncover the true secrets behind the Sigma male's piercing gaze and how you can tap into this silent power. Human beings are wired to communicate in ways that go beyond mere words. Our bodies, our facial expressions, and particularly our eyes, carry an enormous amount of weight in our interactions. For Sigma males, eye contact is one of their most powerful tools. Unlike the alpha male, who often dominates the room with loud speech or large gestures, the Sigma male doesn't need to. His quiet, unwavering gaze communicates everything that needs to be said, and often a whole lot more. Studies in psychology tell us that up to 93% of communication is nonverbal. Think about that for a moment. Most of what we say isn't through words at all. This is where Sigma males excel. They understand the value of silence. They know how to use their eyes to communicate confidence, intrigue, and sometimes even vulnerability. They don't need to shout to be heard, because their eyes are doing all the talking for them. For instance, when a Sigma male walks into a room, he doesn't need to command attention verbally. His gaze alone will do that for him. This kind of communication is deeply psychological. The intensity of his stare can make people feel as though they're being truly seen for the first time. There's an authenticity in his eyes that people crave in today's world of superficial interactions. There's a reason why the Sigma male's gaze is so effective. It's rare. In a world where people often seek constant validation through eye contact, Sigma males do the opposite. They reserve their gaze for when it truly matters. This scarcity makes their eye contact all the more powerful. When a Sigma male looks at someone, it's deliberate, intentional, and impactful. Part of the Sigma male's mystique is that he doesn't seek validation. He doesn't feel the need to constantly engage in eye contact just to be liked or accepted. Instead, he uses his eyes strategically, only giving his full attention to situations or individuals that truly deserve it. This makes his gaze feel more valuable because people know that when he's looking at them, it means something. Think about the last time someone held intense, meaningful eye contact with you. It probably left a lasting impression. Now imagine that same intensity, but with the added weight of mystery and self-assurance. That's the Sigma male in a nutshell. His gaze is powerful not just because of what it conveys, but because of what it withholds. Now let's take a look at what's happening on a deeper level when a Sigma male locks eyes with someone. Eye contact is known to activate certain parts of the brain associated with connection and trust. It's no coincidence that in moments of intimacy, deep conversations, or even confrontation, we naturally seek out eye contact. It's our brain's way of establishing a deeper bond with another person. In the case of Sigma males, their eye contact triggers a range of psychological responses in others. For some, it might stir feelings of intrigue as they try to decipher the emotions behind his quiet, observant eyes. For others, it could cause a sense of discomfort as they realize that the Sigma male is seeing through their facade and recognizing their true intentions. But here's the key difference. Sigma males aren't just making eye contact to establish dominance, like an alpha might. Instead, their gaze often conveys understanding. They don't need to control others to feel powerful, and that sense of inner calm is reflected in how they look at the world. When a Sigma male looks at you, it's not a challenge. It's an invitation to be authentic. The Sigma's gaze can create a space of quiet confidence, where the person being looked at feels both seen and understood. This disarming effect is one of the reasons why Sigma males tend to build deep, meaningful relationships without much effort. Their ability to connect through silent communication transcends the need for verbal reassurance. In social settings, the Sigma male's gaze is his secret weapon. Unlike the Alpha, who may dominate conversations and crave attention, the Sigma male doesn't need the spotlight. In fact, he often prefers to observe from the sidelines. But don't mistake his quiet demeanor for disengagement. Quite the opposite. He's fully present, fully aware, and often using his eyes to read the room. In a group, a Sigma male might listen more than he speaks, but his gaze will give him away. He'll make direct eye contact with the speaker, letting them know that he's fully engaged, even if he's not contributing to the conversation. This is a powerful move, as it conveys confidence without the need for verbal affirmation. His presence alone is enough to make people feel his impact. One of the most fascinating things about the Sigma male's gaze is that it doesn't need to be continuous to be effective. He doesn't need to stare someone down or maintain eye contact for an uncomfortable amount of time. In fact, short, deliberate glances are often more effective. When a Sigma male briefly locks eyes with someone before looking away, it creates a sense of mystery. It leaves the other person wondering what's going on in his mind. And that intrigue is what makes him so magnetic. Let's dive deeper into the science behind eye contact, particularly when it comes to attraction. Numerous studies have shown that prolonged eye contact can increase feelings of attraction between individuals. But for Sigma males, it's not just about creating romantic attraction, it's about establishing a deeper connection, whether it's platonic or romantic. When a Sigma male locks eyes with someone, he's doing more than just looking at them, he's seeing them. This distinction is crucial. Most people make eye contact as a formality, a way of showing that they're paying attention. But Sigma males take it a step further. Their eye contact is intentional, and it's often accompanied by a sense of detachment. They're not trying to impress or charm the other person, they're simply observing, assessing, and connecting on a deeper level. This kind of eye contact is incredibly attractive, especially in a world where people are used to surface-level interactions. When a Sigma male looks at someone, it feels different, it feels more meaningful, and that's why people are drawn to them, even if they can't quite put their finger on why, whether it's personal or professional. And one of the most effective ways to build trust is through eye contact. Sigma males understand this intuitively. They know that their gaze can convey honesty, reliability, and sincerity, all qualities that are essential for building strong, lasting relationships. When a Sigma male makes eye contact, it's not about manipulation or control. It's about authenticity. He's not afraid to let others see who he really is, and that openness is reflected in his gaze. This kind of honesty is rare, and it's one of the reasons why Sigma males are so trusted by the people in their lives. But it's not just about being open, it's also about being discerning. Sigma males don't trust easily, and they don't give their attention to just anyone. When they make eye contact, it's because they've deemed the other person worthy of their trust. This sense of discernment makes their gaze feel even more valuable. People know that when a Sigma male is looking at them, it's because he sees something worthwhile. When it comes to intimate relationships, the Sigma male's gaze takes on an even more significant role. In romantic relationships, eye contact is one of the most powerful ways to build intimacy. But for Sigma males, it's not just about creating attraction, it's about creating a deep, emotional connection. In many ways, the Sigma male's gaze is a reflection of his emotional intelligence. He may not be the most verbally expressive, but his eyes reveal a depth of emotion that words often fail to capture. This is especially true in romantic relationships, where his gaze can convey love, understanding, and empathy in ways that go far beyond physical attraction. In moments of vulnerability, a Sigma male's gaze can provide reassurance. When his partner feels uncertain or insecure, his eyes can communicate a sense of stability and calm. It's this emotional depth that makes Sigma males such strong partners in relationships. They may not always say the right thing, but their eyes will always reveal the truth. While much of this discussion has focused on personal and romantic relationships, the Sigma male's gaze is just as powerful in professional settings. In fact, his ability to communicate confidence and authority without speaking is one of the reasons why Sigma males are often so successful in their careers. In the workplace, eye contact is a crucial tool for establishing leadership and credibility. Sigma males don't need to be the loudest voice in the room to make their presence felt. Their eyes do the work for them. Whether it's in a meeting, a presentation, or a one-on-one conversation, a Sigma male's gaze can command attention and respect. One of the reasons why Sigma males excel in professional settings is their ability to remain calm under pressure. While others might crack under the weight of expectations, Sigma males maintain their composure. Their gaze reflects this inner calm, and it's one of the reasons why people trust them to lead. When a Sigma male makes eye contact in a professional setting, it conveys confidence, control, and competence. Now that we've explored the psychology and impact of the Sigma male's gaze, you might be wondering how you can develop this powerful tool in your own life. The good news is that the Sigma gaze isn't something you're either born with or without. It's a skill that can be cultivated with practice. The first step is to develop self-confidence. Sigma males don't rely on external validation to feel good about themselves. They're comfortable in their own skin, and their gaze reflects that. If you want to develop the Sigma gaze, start by working on your own sense of self-worth. The more comfortable you are with who you are, the more confident your eye contact will become. Another key element of the Sigma gaze is mindfulness. Sigma males are highly observant, and they use their eyes to take in the world around them. Practice being present in your interactions. When you're talking to someone, really look at them. Notice the subtle cues in their body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Over time, you'll become more attuned to these details, and your eye contact will naturally become more intentional and impactful. Finally, practice the art of non-reactivity. Sigma males are known for their calm demeanor, and this is reflected in their eyes. When you can maintain steady eye contact without being swayed by what's happening around you, you'll exude the same quiet confidence that makes Sigma males so magnetic. While the Sigma gaze is known for its intensity, it's important to find a balance between being intense and being approachable. Too much intensity can come across as intimidating or even off-putting. The key is to strike a balance that makes people feel both intrigued and comfortable. One way to do this is by softening your gaze when appropriate. While direct eye contact can be powerful, there are times when a softer, more relaxed gaze is more effective. This is especially true in social situations where you want to create a sense of warmth and approachability. Practice alternating between intense, focused eye contact and a softer, more inviting gaze. This will give you greater control over how you're perceived in different situations. Another important aspect of the Sigma gaze is the ability to read the room. Sigma males are known for their observational skills, and they use their eyes to assess the social dynamics around them. Pay attention to how people are responding to your eye contact. If someone seems uncomfortable or overwhelmed, adjust your gaze accordingly. The goal is to make people feel seen, not intimidated. The power of the Sigma male's gaze isn't just about making a strong first impression, it's about creating lasting connections. When you develop the ability to communicate through your eyes, you're building a skill that will serve you for the rest of your life. In personal relationships, the Sigma gaze can create a deeper sense of trust and intimacy. In professional settings, it can establish you as a confident and capable leader. And in social situations, it can make you stand out in a way that's both intriguing and approachable. Ultimately, the Sigma male's gaze is about more than just eye contact. It's about presence. It's about being fully present in every interaction and using your eyes to communicate your inner confidence and strength. When you master the art of the Sigma gaze, you'll find that people are drawn to you in ways you never expected. So, whether you're a Sigma male looking to refine your skills or someone who simply wants to tap into the power of nonverbal communication, the Sigma gaze is a tool that can transform the way you interact with the world. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the power of the Sigma male's gaze. Remember, the eyes are one of the most powerful tools we have for communication, and when used intentionally, they can convey confidence, strength, and authenticity. Take what you've learned here today, apply it to your interactions, and watch as your presence begins to shift. When you're confident in who you are, people can't help but take notice. If you found this video valuable or it sparked something in you, hit the like button and consider subscribing if you're ready to explore this journey further. As always, stay true, stay strong, stay proud. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.